Welcome, I'm Elizabeth Durazio, joining you from the Episcopal Community Church right here in the heart of Claremont. And as the winter rolls around, we're checking in with our friends here at Eversource. I'm joined by Kaitlyn Woods, and you've seen her on a few times. And we're actually going to talk about an emergency preparedness basket or box, whatever we got in our house, so we can be ready for those outages. And Eversource is helping us get through those times and also making our energy more secure throughout those times. So thank you very much for joining us.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
So it's inevitable. You guys are doing a great job. You're moving more lines underground. You're doing a lot of improvements, but outages happen. It's part of New England life. What can we do to sort of keep it smooth running?
Right, winter is coming and the snow is going to start falling. So in thinking about upcoming storms and extended outages, you want to make sure that you're preparing for all the needs of your family members. Some family members might have unique needs. If you have an elderly family member or a young child who's really small, you want to make sure that you have medications to last for 3 days that they might need in the house. And you also want to make sure that the little ones have enough blankets to keep them warm. Things that you might not think about until...
Diapers, wipes.
Diapers, wipes, yes. So I have prepared a little storm kit. And it's good to think about this before the storm comes. You don't want to be surprised and realize that you don't have something that you
when
really
the lights
need.
are out fumbling around trying to find the item where you put it.
Exactly. So this is pretty basic. It's things that you probably already have in your house. You don't necessarily need to put it into a basket, but it's good just to make sure to go through and do an assessment and make sure that you have all these things handy. I have a first aid kit, yep, and a warm blanket. It's also important to think about maybe doing a smaller kit that's portable that you can put into your car.
Right.
Because a lot of times you don't think about the potential to get stranded in your car if there's a snowstorm, but you could be in your car for a few hours. So a first aid kit is good to have in your car. I have a fire extinguisher.
Definitely.
Yep.
Because people are starting to fire up wood stoves maybe for the first time.
Yeah. And definitely, if there is an extended outage, it's possible to go and cook food on a grill outside. But one of the safety tips that we feature on our website is never bring anything indoors.
Right. As much as you want to put that grill inside to make it warm, coals, bad idea. Gas fumes, terrible idea. Keep it out on the patio.
Absolutely. Yep. I have warm gloves, warm hats.
Canned goods.
Canned goods. I have the little top that you can pull off. I also have a can opener in the box, so sometimes these will come off. You might want to have a can opener handy, extra diapers, and a phone charger. So really it's just thinking about the things that you use that you might need. The biggest things are staying warm, the first aid kit, and medications are good to have. Make sure you have enough of that.
My husband's an electrician, and one of the things he sort of taught me is we're blending our lives. He goes, you got to make sure you check on Eversource, when the outages come. And what we do is we make sure we charge the phones up, and we do have a backup battery that we put on it. And then that way, even if the TV's out or the electricity's out, we can go on the Eversource website, we can keep up with the outages, and you let us know when you're bringing people to the trunk lines or things like that. And that's been hugely helpful.
That's great. Yes, definitely the outage map is a good resource to keep an eye on where the outages are. And also you can sign up for text updates on our website. If you go to www.eversource.com and you go to our storm preparedness section, there's a page where you can sign up to receive text alerts to let you know if a storm is coming and give you updates on when power is expected to be restored to your home.
And a couple quick things we can do, maybe get together a basket or box for the car, things like that. Make sure we have medications on hand. It'll just make the winter that much more enjoyable.
Definitely, yes. And there's also, I would definitely recommend people check out readynh.gov. And FEMA has an extensive list, just in case there's anything that I didn't mention.
Sure.
You can check out the list that FEMA has on their website. And it's good to make a family emergency plan. There's a template for that on readynh.gov.
And really, everyone should have that plan throughout the year. We're talking about winter storms, but really thunderstorms and things like that throughout the year. It's always good to be prepared.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you for joining us, Kaitlyn, and make sure you check out eversource.com, their storm preparedness, and take a few minutes to make your family ready for the winter weather so we can enjoy it with a cup of cocoa and a nice roaring fire.